Welcome back to the channel. So today it's another 2025 Z4 M40i, the G29 chassis, and this is the special Handschalter package, so in other words a manual transmission. So model year 26 begins production in March, basically a day after I'm filming this vehicle, and that's probably the end of the line of the Z4. So begin up front with our headlights. So a single headlight design, but dual daytime running lights, a stacked sort of look here. We have shadowline lights, we have a quartering light there in the corner. The grille is blacked out, so it's M Sport Pro or shadowline package. And honeycomb, I think it looks pretty good. Take a step back, and there's that 3/4 view of the Z4. And of course this is done prior to PDI because it is a Friday. And of course the car drops on Friday, and I want to make sure I get this car on the channel because it is a very special car. And it's mostly because it's a manual transmission car. So over on the side, we got style 799Ms, black wheels. Not my favorite thing, but I think they look okay against San Remo Green, but I think a bicolor, and I can't remember if they had the serum gray wheels still, but I think that would look really good against San Remo Green. We also have the red M Sport calipers, and that is part of that Handschalter package. So you're sort of stuck with the red calipers if you go the manual transmission route. There's that side profile. Car is basically fresh off the truck, but I still think looks really good in green. Then we've got Z4 and M40i badging in black that's outlined in silver. I think a really nice look, especially against the love the San Remo Green. And then down below we have a dual exhaust with a diffuser down there and the reversing light way at the bottom. And there's that rear 3/4 view. Of course, have the top up. The top will be down momentarily after we go inside, go over pricing and options on this really well-equipped Z4 or Z4. There's that green hitting the sunlight. All right, so opening up, we have the Cognac Vernasca leather. So this is special to the Handschalter package. Door card, upper portion feels like Sensatec here on the upper portion, and in the middle feels like leather here. Then more of that down here, and then hard plastic at the bottom. All right, here's that Chef's Kiss Cognac interior, which is I think the preferred color to go along with a green, be it frozen deep green or the San Remo Green. And this is the special of the Handschalter package, so it's got contrasting stitching. You got some black piping over here. Really good, comfortable seat. Down below, it's hard to see, but you do have adjustments down here for side bolster and lumbar support. And then a manually powered crumb catcher. We've got M40i badging here on the door sill. All right, so on the inside, your M Sport steering wheel, a legacy thing because this is basically a legacy car because it has iDrive 7. We got M badging, we have a heated steering wheel button. Don't have M stitching over here. Buttons on the left-hand side for cruise control. Then in front of me, iDrive 7 live cockpit. You see the Z4 M40i badging there. We do have a heads-up display, or head-up display, I should say. The rest of the curved display here in iDrive 7. And then legacy stuff here. So you've got climate control buttons. Down below, you've got another legacy thing, a 6-speed manual transmission. Start-stop button, iDrive controller. All right, starting price, the 2025 Z4 M40i is $66,450. Paint and leather are included. That's really part of that Handschalter package. Driving assistance package for $700. And that addition is basically the Handschalter package listed below as well for $3,500. Shellline package for another $550. Premium package for $1,250. And that Handschalter package, you can see extended shellline trim and sport brakes with red calipers, manual transmission, mirror caps in black, and those 19-inch wheels. You can also get staggered setup, in other words, a 19 and 20-inch wheel front and rear setup. See, adaptive M suspension, standard. Wireless charging for $200. Harman Kardon surround sound system for $875. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $74,700. All right, and let's get that top down. So to get that top down, it's this button right here. We're going to press that down, and that whole process begins. And it is really quick, as you would expect in the Z4. And that's done. All right, so obviously there's no rear seat in the Roadster here, but you do have a little bit of storage space down here behind it with a net, and you have a pass-through from the trunk compartment. You have a built-in wind deflector. You got the Z4 badging there. I think a really good looking car. I'll move to the back. Take a look at the cargo area. So nothing's powered, of course. But here is the cargo. I think it's surprisingly large, given that it's a Roadster. So you don't lose a lot of cargo space with that top, because it doesn't really go into the cargo area. But pretty good size. All right, so we're going to make our way to the front. And then pop the hood. And right now my mind is blank on the horsepower and torque. But if I get it wrong, I will do a little pop-up there and correct my incorrect numbers. All right, so underneath the hood here is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine, 382 horsepower and 369 torques. No mild hybrid setup either, because this is a legacy vehicle. But that's it for another Z4 Handschalter package car to arrive. We still have, I think, a couple more 25s coming in, including S-Drive 30i and I think 2 M40i's. But the end is near for the Z4, and especially the manual transmission in the Z4. So if you want one of these, don't delay. See you at the next video.